What's up, trendsetter gang? Why I became vegan part 2. So yeah, so and then if you people don't understand this too. And I think I'm gonna start to do this. I hadn't really started to, do anything because I haven't have not had a need for it, but the supplements. Um you can take vitamin B12 for supplement or zinc or iron. For the women, if you've had like heavy periods like me, or you've had a baby, you need a blood builder. So you may have to eat something to build your blood, like legumes and grains and nuts and this kind of thing, and then have you some supplements on the side to match that. Vitamin D, you get a lot of vitamin D in mushrooms. That's my meat. I made a barbecue, like some ribs with the mushrooms with I think it was portobello mushrooms, and it was delicious. It was barbecue. It was like my family was having barbecue, and so I took some portobello mushrooms, cut it the long way, and I made my own sauce. That's another thing with vegan. You gotta be pre-making stuff. You make your own stuff. You do a lot of making your own stuff. And sauces and stuff like that. So I did a tomato based type of barbecue sauce, which I have made barbecue sauce from scratch anyway, so that's nothing for me. But I did it the alkaline way, and it was delicious. It's mind over matter. Initially from the beginning, a lot of people say, "Well, I can't go vegan." I was a meat carnivore, like super carnivore. Like, you talking about steak? That's all I used to cook. When my daughter and her father, when my daughter and my daughter's father and me were together, we were high school sweethearts. I cooked steak. He played football. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I had to make the big old, meals for the big man. You know what I'm saying? Big dude. So, steak has always been my favorite anyway. It's been my favorite to cook. My dad was like a big carnivore, again, Southern girl. And so initially I was a hardcore meat eater. So when I tell you you can do it and it's a journey and it's literally day by day, if you take it that far and not try to do too much too fast, you won't overwhelm yourself. So that's important. Just start off at the top. Just say every day it's going to be one day every week that I'm not going to have meat. Figure out what day that is, okay, and prepare for it. Go to the store and get the stuff already in your house. That's another thing that makes people not be able to go vegan. Don't get hungry and decide you're going to the store, because you're going to end up going out to eat. I can't do that. I have to plan ahead as a vegan. I know what I want. I got to start writing it down and going to the store and getting it and preparing it. You know what I'm saying? So for the week, what I'm eating vegan, write that down. And what I like about being vegan, you can buy all the food for the whole week. I spend about $30 or $40 for a whole month just on veggies and fruits and grains, no meat. Most of your money come from that meat and that nonsense, the potato chips and all that junk. But I don't know. I really love being a vegan. Y'all can tell I'm passionate about it. Y'all, it's changed my life so much, and I'm gonna be letting y'all know in these videos how it's changed my life. So like I said, if you're eating more vegan, which means you won't have the meat, or plant-based, you can eat more volume than you can when you're eating a standard American diet, if that makes sense. like I said, we're told to have the portion control, but that's with American food, because you already eat something that ain't healthy. Of course you need portion control, but I mean, when you're eating the plant-based grains and goodness from the earth, you can actually get a volume that you think is going to be enough for your bowl or for what you're eating, so it'll be enough for you. You can do that, since you will not be eating the meat. So it's, you gotta make sense with it. It makes sense to put a little bit more because you don't have that meat. So that's fine. So when you're eating plant-based, I eat it in bounties. And some people like, girl, I ain't gonna get full. It's mind over matter. You can get full eating beans and veggies. You can. You really can. And I try not to drink any of the juices in the store. I try to do my own juices, like juicing up, getting some juices, put them in the, I'm going to do that too. Get some mason jars and break it down how I do it. Excuse me. Let me get a cough drop. Woo, I need to be having some tea right about now. But yeah, juice, whatever you need. Like I like to do the green juice with the kale and the spinach, and get you a green apple, and I try to do about 5 different greens and juice it. That keeps you, that's good for your hoo-ha ladies, keep down there, keep everything cleaned out and, smelling right. And then you can do like pineapple juices. If I want like a pineapple juice, I go get a pineapple. Just, take the time to cut it, get it in the blender. I have the Montel blender, and it's still kicking. That thing is, I don't know how old that thing is. I want to say like 5 years, 6 years, and it's still kicking. I mean, it's got a lifetime warranty. I'm like, ooh, yes, God. Some people get the Vitamix. I don't have the Vitamix. I think the Vitamix is like $400, but I mean, invest in a good juicer. You know what I'm saying? One that's gonna hold you down. Mine costs like $250, but baby, it done held me down. You heard me, like it really has held me down. And I make juices I go get the fruit and make my own juice. And if I want to make it a little sweet, I put blue agave in it. But don't worry, I'll be doing some juicing recipes for y'all that are good, because I try to stay away from sugary drinks. But sugar they said if you can stay away from sugar, it's the fountain of youth. It makes you look younger. Okay? I don't even like to eat these cough drops because I know they got sugar in them. I hate it. But I try to do good, when it comes to me and my body. You got to love yourself good enough to want to do it. If you don't have a motivation, you won't do it. So I will never try to make anybody do it. That's not my thing. So, I will, if y'all want to become vegan and you need some help, I can tell you what to get. Amazon has a meal prep kit. You can look it up. They got a big meal prep containers, I'm going to say. I like to call it the meal prep kit. But it's meal prep containers. And I want to say it's like 100. I don't know, for like $30. It's a lot. It's a lot. So you got all these containers, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And have them bad boys, hook them up, set them up for the week. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You can do it on Sunday. And if you good, you can do a meal prep for 2 weeks. I remember my mom and my grandma used to do it sometime, cook several meals on Sunday and put them in the refrigerator, and everybody come in during the week and warm it up. I ain't got time to cook every day. I'm not cooking every day. Because between going to church and going to, my mama had us in Girl Scouts. We went to church, youth group. I'm one of them. You saying going to church? We went to church. It was a Monday night was, I think, youth group. Tuesday night was men and women fellowship. So that means the women went with the women and the men went with the men. So I was with my mom, and they have us in a little, children church. They call it children church or Sunday school area to hold us down till they get through. Wednesday was Bible study. Thursday was softball. My dad went to softball. My mama went to whatever she went to. It was in church. And then Friday was, friends and family. It was fellowship night. So everybody would come to church and bring a dish, and we would eat and fellowship with each other. Saturday, we was probably going to a trip that the youth group had planned out. Sunday, we was back at church. It was all the time. My mama kept us in church. She was like, idle mind is the devil workshop. So she wanted to keep us in church. She kept us in church. Do you hear me? So, they cooked. They had, she didn't have time to do all that. So, let me cook a couple of meals and then y'all come on in here. And I can go in here and, get dressed, help y'all with y'all homework, lay out what y'all gonna wear for school, which wasn't too much because we had uniforms, not figuring out what you got to wear. If you anybody like me, I don't have to figure out that much now because I'm cleaning, but I probably will in the future like I used to because I was in school. I was like the best dressed. I always like to dress. That's me. Y'all gonna see that. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. I always had a knack for fashion and beauty and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be doing more of that. You guys will be seeing that soon. The lashes and everything. Y'all will. It's on its way. Give me some, give me a little bit. Let me hook it up, build it up. And yeah, but meal prepping is very good. What I used to, one of the biggest mistakes that I would do is wait till I got hungry. And if I went in my refrigerator and I was so hungry, when you hungry, you ready to eat then and there. So if you don't have something already ready to cook or ready and available to put your hands on, you're going to mess up. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to go out to eat and you're going to get the wrong stuff. And you're going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to go vegan next week. And then you do it again next week. Being a vegan or eating plant-based, whichever one you choose or both, you're going to have to plan. Most successful people, millionaires, are number one what? Planners. You got to plan. You got to plan to save your time. You got to plan to save your money. And you got to plan to keep your health, your wealth. So I recommend doing the meal prep. Meal prep is key. And it keep down a lot of it keep that, oh boy, you talking about keeping you on the straight and narrow when it comes time to eat healthy. You don't have to think because you already got it made up. You understand what I'm saying? That's when I say you're eating vegan, you're eating healthy, you're eating alkaline on purpose. You're living on purpose. When you plan and you're living on purpose. When you plan, you're living on purpose. Because stuff come up all the time. But if you already got that meal plan, it's like, oh, I ain't got to eat out. I forgot. I got my little container in my purse or right here on my seat. Y'all can eat what y'all want, but this is what I'm eating. You see what I'm talking about? And if you bowling, you serious about it, I'll go in a restaurant and I'm going to ask them what they got. And if they saying they ain't got it, y'all still want to eat here, or do I need to go get my container? Because what I'm not going to do is be doing all of this. So I'm adamant about my health. Probably more than most people are. I try to, because I know how I am. I'm a stickler, and that's why I do 2 cheat days. And keep in mind, the cheat days don't mean you gotta use them all the time. Like I haven't used cheat days. I give myself 2 every month, but I haven't used them. Do you build them up? No. Cause that could go into a whole year. Nah, you can't do that. If I build them up, man, I'll never get off that cheating thing. I'll be messed up. So you know how you are. Don't do that. That's not cool. To get your produce, shop at a farmer's market, because a lot of them can't afford the certification to be organic, and all that kind of stuff. But the farmers, they grow it out the ground, you know what I'm saying? You know about what you're getting. Shop with local farmers. They need our help, and you want them to keep going, because that's the best kind. I remember my grandma had a garden and my mom had a garden. I said, when I get older, that's going to be one of my favorite pastimes. Well, and it was, as a child, I did a garden with my mom, and it was so therapeutic and it was so fun, because I knew that I was growing food for my body and, making me healthy, and I loved it. My mom would grow like fried green tomatoes, and then she would grow the green tomatoes, and then she would come in the house and fry them, and it was cool. I'm gonna show y'all how to fry stuff the healthy alkaline way too. People like, you can fry stuff on alkaline? You can eat cake, you can eat bread. It's different kinds, but yes, you can. And ice cream, you can do ice cream, yep, but only with coconut milk. We don't deal with dairy. Coconut milk is not considered dairy. And it's great for your skin, and it tastes wonderful. I even do a dish. I even have a veggie dish that I make. Oh my God, I can't wait to do this cookbook. I have a veggie dish that I do with over quinoa. It's vegetables cut up, and I cook with the coconut milk, and it makes like its own sauce with the vegetables. Y'all, bomb.com. It is so bomb. It's so good. So, yeah, planning out your meals will help save you time and money. So you do your meal prep, and you're less likely to eat out. And then when you decide that you're going to eat out with a friend, you want to still be sociable. You can still be vegan. It ain't going to, some people like, dang, I can't be no vegan. And then, my friends going to look at me, girl. When they start seeing how pretty your skin is and how you looking and how you feeling, and you got this energy and you magnetic, you magnetizing, bringing all the boys to the yard. No, but seriously, like, it works wonders. If you got a brain fog, the alkaline eating, take all that brain fog away. Come on now, somebody help me. So yeah, you can do your meal prep at the beginning of the week, like I said, and that normally takes an hour or two. Do it on a Sunday after church. Do it on a Sunday, like, I do eat church. I listen to TD Jakes, so I don't let nothing stop that. I gotta have that. I gotta have that for the start of my week, honey. So, yeah, do the meal prep at the beginning of the week, like Sunday, and make sure your house and your fridge is stocked up. It takes about an hour to like 2 hours, I would say, to do the meal prep. And that's healthy, cheap, and fast. So that's what I kind of want to get geared to. I want to help y'all transition to vegan, when you can do it in a healthy way, cheap and fast, without and not spending a whole bunch of time. And then I think it'll be more friendly for you to be a part of it. I think, and another thing too, a lot of people don't like to cook. They want quick meals. They don't have time. I'm gonna do a cookbook where the meals are quick, okay, and so that you will be able to, the transition will come easy. And these are ones you can use over and over again. It's a lot, and I got a lot of them, and you can use them over and over and over again. And you just like, man, this gonna make me, transition till I decide I want to reach that next level. And then I can help you with the next level, and so on and so forth. And then for those of you that want to get a consultation, then I can help you do that. and then you can get the book. If you do the consultation, then I'll let you you can get the book for free, um and all that. So I'll be working on that. Maybe that will be ready like maybe toward the end of the year. I'm gonna try to be working on that as we go, because that's something I feel like we should do, and I feel like it'll be something friendly, because I wish somebody could have told me. And I'm gonna come up with an alkaline menu, so you will know what you can do alkaline. We all know what we can do on vegan, but I'll come up with an alkaline menu so y'all can see how that go. Healthy, cheap, and fast. So yes. Um And one thing somebody said to me that I hadn't done yet, that I think is very helpful, that I will start to do, that I will be doing, is getting a vegan, like find a vegan Reddit group, or a vegan group on Facebook, or a vegan meetup group or something. Find some vegan friends where y'all can go out and have vegan stuff, and they can tell you about more vegan restaurants and more places that have vegan, is more vegan friendly. Um, and for those that want, if you want mayonnaise, they got veganase. If you want to do vegan mac and cheese, it's alternatives to that. You can veganize any regular American recipe that you have. It can be veganized. For instance, I did a taco. And I didn't use meat. My meat is my mushrooms. I chopped the mushrooms up fine, like ground beef, and I cooked it in a pan. You can get some liquid amino. You can pour like a liquid smoke on it, just to give it that smoky flavor. Just to give it a little bit of a smoky flavor if you want it, like ground beef or something. And I put the taco seasoning on the mushrooms, guys. And it was delicious. I didn't look at it. I just ate it. You know what I'm saying? It's mind over matter. If you cut it up like fine, like ground beef, it'll trick you. But by the time you eat it, you'll know that it's not ground beef. But you're going to eat it because you know it's good for you. And I do shrimp tacos or whatever. That kind of thing. So yeah, it's ways to do it. It's ways to do it. It is a way to get around what you like and veganize it, so you can still have the recipes that are dear to your heart. Yeah, so you can call ahead of time at the restaurants. Like I said, let them know that you're vegan, and the chefs will come up with something. I had a girl at Jimmy John's, when I was in Georgia. I had a girl too. I told her that, I said, y'all got all these sandwiches. The vegan sandwich it had provolone cheese on it. I said, well, I know I'm not finna eat no provolone cheese. So they had, come to find out, they had add-ons. I didn't even know that when they first opened. I just thought they had set sandwiches that they make. She said, no, we got add-ons, so I can take what's already on there, which was the tomato and the avocado. And she said, I can concoct something for you. She said, I actually did this for somebody. She said, let me hook you up. And I said, you sure you got it? She said, yeah. And she made that sandwich, and she put it was like the sauce she had was kind of like a ranch. I want to say like a spicy ranch or something. I don't know, but it was delicious. Do you hear me? Like, that's why I say I'm vegan. Cause I knew she didn't have no alkaline. She wasn't gonna make her own sauce. So you got, when you do, that couldn't be totally alkaline, because it wasn't. But I got the most of what I needed. That's what I mean by what I'm saying about alkaline. You can't go. That's why you have to kind of sort of be vegan, because when you're going out to these restaurants, you can't get I'm sorry, y'all, if it sounds like I'm talking loud. I'm trying to talk over this air conditioner, but yeah, it's just you have to have a balance on it. The bread, if you're doing alkaline, the bread is wrong that they got there. But I mean, I ate the bread. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a taxing situation, but it's not a lot. And I think that's the balance. I feel like that's the balance you need, because I love to go out to eat, so I have to have a little bit of vegan somewhere to still do it, because I don't know of any totally alkaline restaurants. I'm not saying there are not any, but I don't know, especially in my area. If I find out, I'll be there. But I'm not gonna eat there all the time. That's boring. So y'all get what I'm saying. I love you, Trendsetter Gang. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am so glad to be talking to y'all. I'm gonna do some more videos, so don't sleep on me. I love you guys. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you will know every time that I upload a new video. And peace and blessings to you guys on your journey. If you need some help, trying to go vegan, you guys can, I forgot my email. Duh. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll set it up. I'll try to set it up. But if you guys, enough of you tell me you want some help going vegan, if you're trying to go vegan and you want help, let me know, and I'll start to help you guys with that. I'm gonna come up with a kit. Yeah, so y'all can have, so I can set y'all up on this thing, and y'all can really. And I'll be cooking some recipes too that are quick, so you can see me cook them and you will know, oh my God, that's cool or whatever. All the recipes that I make in this book, the ones that I make on the video, most of them going to be in the book. So, and these are ones that I make now. I eat those now, and it's a good little bit of them, because I like quick. I knew that becoming a vegan, I would need to do a lot more cooking, and being intentional and being on purpose about my eating. So I wanted things. I'm like, if I gotta cook a whole nother way, I gotta learn to have this whole different lifestyle. I need to make this as easy as possible. And I think that's the issue to making it easy is, first you need to go on and get them meal prep containers. Decide what day of the week is good for you to do the meal prep, where you can cook at least 2 meals and interchange them out, so you're not eating something every day, because that'll get old and boring. If you can eat it every day, that's, kudos to you, to each his own. But you need to, I forgot what I was going to say. But, you need to really, be intentional about it. So then you got to plan what you want for the week. Go get it and make sure it's all in the house. And then come in one day and cook it. Put it in the containers, and you got it. And you going to, long as you doing that, you going to stick to the menu. And then when you go out to eat, like I told you, call in, Google the menu, call in, and they gonna hook you up, and so you can go and be social with your friends. You don't feel like you did nothing bad to mess up your diet or your lifestyle, the way you living, and you still living your best life, even with your friends. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, they gonna start trying to say, well, girl, I think I want to go vegan. Be the trendsetter in the group. Lifestyle trendsetter. Stand up. Stand up. Lifestyle trendsetter. Stand up. That's us. So, and that's what I call a trendsetter. You do something long enough. Now, my daughter's doing it. She's a chef, by career. And so she likes to cook different things. And I get it. And I said, you can still cook those things, but you don't have to eat them. Excuse me. I know a lot of people that cook certain stuff that they will never eat. But I feel like I've stretched her a lot in her cooking, because I always get her to cook me something. And she likes to do a zucchini pasta for me, where they cut the skin off the zucchini, but it's pieces of the zucchini. And it's a tomato-based sauce that she does. That's fresh. That's the way, alkaline, the way I want it. And I feel like I've stretched her in another area because a lot of people don't eat vegan. And so she always comes with surprise recipes for me. And I love it. I absolutely adore it. And it's so good. So yeah, just make sure that you plan. You know, you're going to plan to succeed or you're going to plan to fail with your health. You just got to decide how you're going to do it. You're going to pay one way or the other. Are you going to pay and eat healthy and vegan or plant-based? Or you going to eat what you want? You're going to pay, in eating the right things up front. So when you get older, your life, you can live longer. We all going to die, but you can live longer and thrive. Or you going to eat what you want now, instant gratification, don't care nothing about your health, and be in the hospital paying them high bills and them high prescriptions. Comment down below, because you're going to pay one way or the other. Just tell me how you going to pay. I ain't going to be mad. Everybody gets to pick their poison. Pick it. What you going to do? Pick it. Pick it. Pick it. Pick it. Pick, like my mom used to say, pick one. You going to eat now for the long haul so you have longevity, or you going to eat what you want for instant gratification and then be complaining, at the hospital and all these high prescriptions and your health, hormones out of balance, health crazy, everything, your face breaking out, you feeling, you don't feel good. When you don't eat healthy, you don't feel good. Let's be real. This affects the energy that you living in. The law of attraction can't live. I don't feel like it can live in a low energy vibration. Your energy level needs to be where it needs to be. This is how I know when I'm feeling good, because I'm a high energy person naturally. So I know when I'm not where I need to be. And because I act a little different. I'm just a little bit different when my energy is not where it needs to be. Because you can feel it. You can feel it. So, yes, I just want to say that. So, if y'all want some help, let me know as time go by. And I get more people that, want to see videos like this as well. I will definitely set it up to help y'all, because I can do it. I can help y'all get in this thing real quick. It won't take long and smooth and easy as I don't know what. And I can hold your hand until you feel like you can stand on your own too. I'll introduce new recipes as well from time to time. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you'll always know when I'm getting ready to upload a new video. And I just want to say, trendsetter, lifestyle trendsetters, mount up, stand up, regulators, mount up, you know what I'm saying? So just, be the change you want to see. Like, I started eating healthy. I got everybody in my family eating healthy. When they get sick, the first person they think of is me. They call me, what should I do? What should I, all this, So, hey, people gonna follow you when you are strong and confident for why you're doing what you're doing. You're not trying to copy off of nobody else. You living intentionally and living your life on purpose. People gonna jump on the bandwagon, or at least want to know what you're doing and why. So don't worry about nobody else. What is your why? Tell me at the bottom in the description. Tell me your why for eating healthy. Because if you can tell me your why, I know what's going to make you stick. That's another thing. If you got that why in life, like they're saying about being successful, that why is the thing that keeps you rolling even when nothing is going on. It keeps you going instead of being down and being in the dump, in the pits. That why, that motivation. I told y'all my motivation was my family, my parents on my mama and my daddy's side, maternal and paternal. Let's be clear. We got family members, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. that don't have the best health, especially in the African American community. Come on. If that's not good enough for you, like, I know how I want to be in my 50s and 60s. I want to be enjoying my grandkids, taking them on trips. We flying out. We jet setting. We catching flights. We're not catching attitudes. We're catching flights. Okay? You know, if I don't have grandpa with us, if I don't have them a granddaddy, I'm going to have to, I get a little bodyguard and he can, make sure that we good. But the children, you know what I'm saying? Grandma I'm gonna have just as much energy as they having. And I'm gonna train them to eat good so they'll know how to get the answers. That's the open book test. If you want to live longer. But if you like, oh, we all gonna die, what does it really matter? Well, that's how you feel. Everybody don't feel like that. I know what my why was. My family on my mom and my dad's side, it really spooked me. I watched my dad live with me the last year before he died, and I watched his health go down, and it wasn't nothing I could do about it, and it really broke my heart. But I also knew, too, my dad was a country boy. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. They just wasn't into it. My mom and my daddy was not into the lifestyle change, the generation gap, You got a lot of people eating vegan. Young people, millennials, are starting to see what it is. But our parents, they like, this what I've been doing, and this what I'm going to keep doing. And you have to be okay with that. That's their business. They can do it how they want. Everybody have to make their own decision. Like the Bible even say, choose ye this day whom you will serve. You got to make a choice. Every day you making a choice about something. You might as well make a choice to do the right thing. And then everything will fall into place. You know what I'm saying? So tell me in the bottom of the description, tell me your why for going vegan if you're going vegan. Tell me your why. And tell me, are you willing to pay now? Are you willing to eat whatever you want to eat and just don't care about going to the doctors and paying for high prescriptions later on in your old life? Okay, or do you want to have the delayed gratification where you start eating healthy now so you can thrive later? That's 2 questions. I want y'all to give me answers. You can put 1 and give me the answer, and then 2, so I know for question 1 and 2. So the first question is, oh Lord, what did I say? First question. The first question is, do you want to pay now? Or do you want to, you know what I'm saying? Let me say it. Okay, let me get it right, because it's a complex question. Number 2 is, do you want to eat, delayed gratification? Do you want to eat healthy now so you can thrive and live longer and healthier later in your latter years as you get older? That's number 2. And number 1 is, what is your why for eating healthy? For wanting to be a vegan or eating plant-based? For your vegan or plant-based lifestyle, what is your motivation? What's your motivation? Okay, so answer those 2 questions, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you always know when I upload a new video. Love you guys. Bye.